Hi, welcome back. My name is Brittany, and today we're gonna clean this reading room, this craft room up. You're gonna reset, hopefully hang up some bookshelves, and just chill and feel good. So hang out with me today, and let's get it done. So this is the current situation. I got a lot of shit everywhere. So you usually see me filming right here. Got my new ring light and microphone set up, which is amazing. But we just, I don't know, we got some cleaning up to do, some organizing in order to get the space tidy. I'd like to hang up these picture frames, and then I also have some bookshelves, little like floating shelves I want to put up. So this is the start, and I will do a little bit more details and stuff as I show you around when it's done. I've got my speaker. I've got my headphones because I'm either going to, actually I'm gonna like alternate between music and audiobooks while we do this. I'm listening to, what is it called? Sometimes the things that stay in my brain I can recall instantly, and other times I'm like, I don't even know what I just said. Let's see, what am I reading? I Have Some Questions for You by Rebecca Mackay. So this is a thriller, and I kind of just picked it up because it's narrated by Julia Whalen, and I'm waiting for my Spotify hours to renew. I have like 6 more days till those hours refresh, and then I'm still waiting for Richard Osman's The Second Book in the Thursday Murder Club audiobook. So I'm just like in audiobook limbo at the moment. I've already used my credit for Audible, so I'm like, I need something to listen to. So that's what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna tackle this corner first so I can like hang up those shelves or hang up those picture frames, like get that box out of the way, get that stuff off the floor, and do some of those shelves too, like little floating shelves. That way I can like put some books up too. So that's where we're gonna start. Nice. You can go stand in front of it. Look how level that shit is. Yeah.
Ain't level.
Well, part of that's the backing. That's not my fault.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. All right. I feel good about this. Yeah, she shaped up good. I'm going to take a break for now. My husband's running some errands, but I think I'm going to have those floating shelves, like maybe 1 or 2 right here. I'll definitely add more frames and kind of cool stuff, funky wall items. And then I might put 2 more of those shelves up here for some these ADC rave boxes. I'll put those up there. Now let's swing the other way and start tackling this corner. Oh god. So my girlfriend hosts a book club, and I made like all these little like clothespins because we pick a bunch of different books for our book club just to give a bunch of variety. Because sometimes you get a book club book and it's just, I don't know, it's not very fun. So we need to schedule another one. But I just like made a bunch, like read other stuff, like here for the snacks. And it's just kind of fun when you've read a bunch of the books. There's like a visual of like who read what, instead of going around the room asking what everybody read like 60 times. I do want to like laminate these little things though, just because it's just printer paper. I want to laminate it just so we can keep reusing them without them getting ruined. Dinner was so good. But we are back at it for some more organizing, and then I'll kind of show you my shelves, give you the little tour, and yeah, this has been fun. I think I need to switch to some music for a bit though, because my headphones need to charge. So we'll do that, or I might watch YouTube. We'll see. I might watch some more YouTube. The room is done. Oh my gosh. I'm kind of obsessed. And I'm really proud of what I did. Just like staring at my walls, and I'm excited to just like get some stuff done in here. I really wanted to tackle this space because January went by really slow. February went by a little bit faster. But like April and May are going to be here really, really soon. Like March is flying by. And I have a bunch of like work projects, like commitment with friends, like self-imposed deadlines and projects of things I want to do, like events coming up. And I just started to kind of like panic a little and like not do any of those things because I was getting overwhelmed. So for me, having a clean space is really helpful and important in order to have like a clean mental space. So I thought it would be a nice like reset, refresh, just like almost like a do-over to like get this room clean, do a few things that I wanted to do in here in order to make it a space that is like clean, welcoming, inviting, fun, and cozy, where I can actually see the floor and like have a table space to work on for all of these things. So I could just like get it done and like actually work on the stuff I need to work on, because it's kind of hard to do that when you can't see your floor or table. I do feel a lot better about it. Yeah, I've already bought in like craft stuff. Like I just needed to like take action. And even if it wasn't like actually doing the things like that are like on my to-do list and that like I needed to do, like at least doing this room like gave me some momentum. It gave me some traction to get started, and it just really helped get me on the right path. Still a little overwhelmed about what's coming up, but I feel better because I've got a space I can really like tackle these things in. Let's take a look around. Let me show you what I did and everything. So this looks so much better after. It was very messy, and I did not realize how messy I had let things get until I started cleaning. Let's start with the bookshelves. And let me just say before I show you, there's a lot of pressure to have these beautiful bookshelves. Like we see these grand sweeping libraries that people have, and that's amazing. Don't get me wrong, I would love, love, love to have a library and have my Beauty and the Beast moment like swinging on the bookshelf ladder, okay? That's pretty unrealistic for most people. Books are really expensive, and like they take up space, and being able to read so much as a hobby like is wonderful, but that's also can be unrealistic for a lot of people too. When you are on BookTube or content creator for books like as your job, like yeah, you're gonna have a ton of books. I don't. I've got a 3-shelf bookshelf that was actually the top half of one from Fred Meyer's probably 10 years ago because the bottom shelves broke. So I just repurposed what I had, and clearly it's overflowing. I have a lot of books, but I just wanted to like show you my cute little bookcase in case you're just feeling sad about your own shelves. Like mine are not perfect. They're not curated. Like I don't have like a ton of special editions. I mean, I have some knickknacks, but like it's just my humble little bookshelf. On the left-hand side of the bookcase and the 3 shelves themselves, these are all books that I want to read, with a few exceptions of things I've already read. But this is like my physical library TBR. On the right-hand side, except for Harry Potter, these are all books that I have read and ones that I want to keep. And so ideally, I would have at least a shelf for the books I've like read and want to keep. Like I'd have a space for those instead of the floor, but it is what it is right now. We just got stacks on stacks. On the top of the bookshelf, this is kind of like my Sanderson shrine. I made a Lego parrot recently, and that was super fun. I've got some crochet bread that I made for Daily Bread when he played here in Alaska, and I was just making bread all weekend. And then in this little hanging terrarium, I just have scrap yarn, and I've got 2 places that hold my scrap yarn, just like the little tail ends that are too small for anything, because it's nice to use as stuffing if you're making like a stuffed crochet project. Over here, I've got my Rave shadow box. I ordered this off Amazon. I don't know, it was like wood with like cork background or something. So I spray painted it, added my own cool groovy background, and this is where I put like festival bracelets and candy that gets traded at raves, and I've got like some chickens and a crab claw, just like some random trinkets, and I thought that was a fun way to keep some of my stuff out. Above the door, I've got my 2 EDC rave boxes. I feel like this wall is kind of just missing something between the bookshelf and the rave boxes. I think I want to add more floating shelves above the bookcase, and then maybe just like 2 stacked, like offset a little bit. And then I just need something in between those rave boxes. I feel like it looks a little bare. I really like the boxes that EDC sends their tickets in. There's always like stickers and like little trinkets in there. The boxes themselves are really groovy. So I just thought it was a cool way to like showcase these instead of just having them sit in my closet. On to my gallery wall. Let me show you my gallery wall. She shaped up pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. All of these frames we got from Etsy actually. It was a pre-curated frame set. So I've had that box on my floor since December, and I'm just like so happy it's done. There's so many things in this house that would probably take me like a couple hours to do if I just got it done. So I'm just like thrilled at how it turned out. Macaroni Girl is staying. There's like a few random things that I found in my house, like random prints and art and like some postcards, whatever, things that I just added to the frames. So we'll see what I keep adding as far as the art goes on this wall. I ended up picking 7 books to put on my little floating shelves that my husband so kindly helped me with. He had to take over. But I've got An Enchantment of Ravens by Margaret Rogerson. That is a really sweet, cozy fantasy romance. Buy Yourself the Fucking Lilies. Oh, Eat, Pray, Love. I really liked Eat, Pray, Love. And then You Are Badass. And then on the top shelf, I've got my Kristen Hannah and then Priory of the Orange Tree, which I really enjoyed. This is my just little cozy corner. I've got some bean bags, so I can just like chill and read over here. I have my bookmarks close by. I've got some fun ones. And then this stack of books along the wall. These are like my woo-woo hippie random books along with journals because I like to keep my journals. I've got some more random crochet stuff over here. This is my little cauldron for scrap pieces. I've got a crochet water bottle holder that I made hanging up, a bag I made from a t-shirt, and then the cutout like cardboard thing is like my little body for making outfits. So I used this when I made my black rave outfit when I painted it. So I just have that there. I've got the whiteboard. Hopefully that will keep me on top of things. Behind me, I've got this little crochet hanger, and it's housing like what's going to be a scrap blanket. I'll actually show you. So this is the most like unaesthetically pleasing, like horrific thing. But I think I think it'll end up turning out okay. There's like different textures of yarn, different sizes. It's a little chaotic, but after I had finished cleaning, I stitched a lot of this together because I just thought it would be fun. Like when you have like a small amount of yarn that's like too small to do anything with, but maybe it's too much to just like throw away, I think I'll just keep adding to this. So like over the years of crocheting, I just end up with a really funky blanket. So that's where this little guy stays. Let's look at all my other craft stuff. So next to the bookcases, I've got my piano, and then these hats here, I think I might put them above the closet. I think it would be cool to have some pegs up there so I can just like hang them. I've got my fun rave sunglasses hanging up, and then in the corner, I've got part 1 of crochet things. So I made these corner hangers just out of some scrap yarn, and I just thought it was a fun way to like house my yarn instead of like having a ton on the floor, which I still do. I've got more yarn, and then some like sheets, some random fabric to play with, some clothes I want to mend, and then even more yarn over here. So really fun. I ended up switching the location of the piano and the plastic organizer. I end up using what's in the organizer a lot, and I was getting up like every time to like go, 2 steps, but go across the room to grab it. So I moved it, and then once I moved it, I thought, how can I make this even more functional? So I reorganized the top drawers again, and I put all of my like crochet hooks, my stitch markers, my pins for sewing, I put all of those things in the top drawer so I can just open that, grab what I need real quick. And then I've also got an extra like surface next to me to like put stuff on, because before I did this, I had like all of these things just like on the table, and you start working on one project while you have all this stuff on there and you're out of room. I think this process is going to work really well. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I ended up moving my yoga mat into this cozy corner, and I think it's going to be a better space. It just was too much for the middle of the room with my filming setup and the yoga mat just like right when you walk in. So I did practice once already, and I think it's a nice, I think it'll work. It'll be a good spot. That is the room, you guys. Woo! Again, I'm super happy with how it turned out. Hopefully you enjoyed hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun filming and editing this, and now I'm just so happy to like get to work in this space and get all these crafty fun projects done and show you along the way. If you have any questions, or if you made it this far, leave me a disco ball in the comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!